So I had an eventful day yesterday. Like, I've had a lot of firsts this year, like, first time doing stand-up in January, and, like, yesterday, like, I was on a bus near Des Moines, and, like, someone started shooting outside the bus, and it was pretty surprising, but, like, one thing I never realized until I was actually in a situation involving someone shooting is that it's actually helpful when you're in shooting and someone says, "they shooting," or whatever. Like, there's this old guy who was like, what happened is that, like, we were in the back of the bus, this old guy with graying hair, he was kind of big, like, he starts getting towards the floor, and, like, I was thinking, like, I took my cue from that, like, I got to the floor before he did, but, like, it was so helpful, like, that he actually said that, because, like, it's like, you see, I noticed when I got to the ground of the bus, that I looked to the front of the bus, and I see, like, none of those people are getting to the floor, and I'm thinking, like, they're probably just too scared to get to the floor. They're probably thinking, like, if I get to the floor, I'll look like a wimp, and I'll be like, oh, look at that guy, he's afraid of bullets or whatever. Then I guess there's a chance, too, like, maybe they just didn't believe it was gunfire or whatever, so, like, maybe that's why they didn't get to the floor. They were just like, I'm not sure enough, I'm only 50% sure they're bullets, so, like, that's not high enough certainty for me to try to, like, do something. And then, like, yeah. So as a disclaimer, at some point in the rest of these 2 minutes or whatever, I might tell some jokes involving race, and, like, if I do, like, you don't have to worry about laughing or whatever. I understand, I guess all of you are white, or all of you have white skin if you're not white, so, like, it's okay if you laugh at jokes involving race. Yeah, I just have to give you permission first. So anyway, so, like, it's kind of interesting, like, when it comes to dating. I know that, like, not all people want, like, a bad guy or whatever, but, like, it would be kind of cool to be attractive to all people as opposed to no people. And so for that reason, like, I thought it would be awesome if, like, since, like, I've done a lot of internet piracy, I've downloaded, like, maybe, like, 50 gigs of movies in the past year. I haven't watched all 50 gigs, but I've done it. And, like, and then also, like, I jaywalk every day, and, like, I do it a lot. Like, you wouldn't believe, like, I'm really a hardcore jaywalker. And then, like, I'm also black, and, like, I don't know, like, imagine, like, for some families or whatever, they probably wouldn't want their kids to, like, date someone who's black or whatever. At least when I was in college, like, I had some friends who were, like, Vietnamese or Chinese or whatever. They said their parents said that they weren't specifically not allowed to date black people or whatever. And then I was thinking, like, well, I could probably, like, look into this further. Like, I was thinking, like, well, cops also probably assume you're a bad guy if you're black. And, like, I don't know, not all of, well, I don't know, not, most cops, no cop has shot at me or anything, so, like, I guess maybe most cops don't think I'm that scary or bad. But then, like, what else? Like, well, then even, like, your own parents or whatever, like, when you're growing up, black people tell you, like, oh, be careful, you know about those other black people that happened or whatever and stuff. So, like, it'd be cool to just be, like, an honorary bad guy. Like, I feel like there's been enough things and stuff. So that's my 3 minutes. There you go.